For centuries, the narrative of Africa has been filtered and distorted, told primarily through a colonial lens, one that often erases its inherent complexity, its profound history, and its undeniable greatness. The myth of a dark continent, a term laden with prejudice, served to justify conquest and exploitation, but it's a gross distortion, a misrepresentation of a vibrant, innovative, and deeply influential past. Long before outsiders arrived and imposed their will, Africa was already home to powerful and sophisticated kingdoms, bustling cities teeming with life and culture, and intricate global trade networks that connected continents. These societies, rich in tradition, developed unique systems of governance and social organization, art that inspired and continues to inspire, and profound philosophical traditions, shaping the world in countless ways that have been too often ignored or deliberately suppressed. This documentary aims to uncover the real Africa, a continent defined by its extraordinary diversity, its unwavering resilience, and its remarkable achievements. We'll journey across its ancient empires and vibrant cities, restoring a history, reclaiming a narrative that's been silenced and marginalized for far too long. Understanding and acknowledging Africa's true past is not just an academic exercise, but an act of restoration, challenging ingrained prejudice and reconnecting people, both within Africa and across the globe, to a proud and powerful heritage. It's time to finally tell Africa's story, authentically and most importantly, in its own voice. West Africa's Kingdom of Ghana, a realm of immense power and influence, was widely known as the Land of Gold, a testament to its abundant resources and wealth. This kingdom thrived not only on its lucrative trade networks but also on its sophisticated systems of governance and administration. Ghana established trade routes that stretched across the Sahara, connecting it to North Africa and beyond. Its successor, the Mali Empire, rose to even greater prominence, reaching legendary heights of prosperity and influence under the reign of Mansa Musa, one of history's wealthiest individuals. His famed wealth and extravagant pilgrimage to Mecca not only fulfilled a religious duty, but also served to stun and captivate the world, showcasing the empire's immense power and prestige. Under Mali's patronage, Timbuktu flourished and became a beacon of learning and intellectual exchange, attracting scholars from far and wide and preserving invaluable knowledge in its vast collection of thousands of manuscripts. Moving to Central Africa, the Kingdom of Congo boasted a highly centralized system of rule, a sophisticated social structure, and a thriving economy long before the arrival of European powers. Further south, southern Africa's Great Zimbabwe left behind a legacy of monumental stone ruins, a testament to the skill and ingenuity of its builders. These structures stand as enduring proof of the civilization's advanced engineering and architectural prowess. Along the Indian Ocean coast, vibrant Swahili city-states such as Kilwa and Mombasa flourished as bustling international trade hubs, connecting Africa to the wider world through maritime routes. These coastal cities became melting pots, blending African traditions with influences from Arab, Persian, and Indian cultures. These sophisticated societies actively engaged in global trade, exporting valuable resources like gold and ivory, and importing coveted goods such as silks and spices. This cultural exchange gave rise to the Swahili language, a vibrant and enduring symbol of this unique cultural fusion. Across the vast expanse of the continent, Africa's diverse array of pre-colonial civilizations possessed rich histories and complex societies that rivaled any in the world, challenging Eurocentric narratives. Their remarkable legacies continue to endure in their exquisite art, innovative architecture, and in the captivating stories that are still told and passed down through generations today. This is the Africa that history often tried to conceal, a testament to the continent's profound and enduring contributions to human civilization. African empires built complex political systems, councils, elected kings, and professional armies. Trade routes from the Sahara to the Indian Ocean connected Africa to Europe, Asia, and the Middle East. Gold, salt, and ideas flowed freely, fueling prosperity and cultural exchange. Artistic achievements like the Benin bronzes and Ethiopia's rock-hewn churches reveal technical mastery and deep spirituality. Oral historians, or griots, preserve centuries of memory, while cities like Timbuktu became centers of global scholarship. Ancient manuscripts prove Africa's intellectual legacy, challenging the myth of a continent without written history. These societies were dynamic, innovative, and deeply connected to the wider world. Africa's story is one of creativity and influence. Africa's history is also one of resistance against slave traders, invaders, and colonizers. Communities built defenses and fought back from the Ashanti Wars in West Africa to the Zulu resistance in the south. The Ashanti, led by Ya Asantewa, fiercely defended their independence and culture. Ethiopia's victory at the Battle of Adwa in 1896 shattered colonial myths, proving African strength and unity. These struggles inspired future generations and fueled the fight for independence. Across the continent, resistance was a powerful assertion of agency and dignity. Africans were never passive victims, they shaped their own destinies. Their courage echoes through history. During the colonial era, a deliberate effort was made by colonial powers to erase and suppress Africa's rich and complex history. This historical erasure served to justify their domination, as they actively spread myths of African savagery, intellectual inferiority, and a supposed lack of civilization. Ancient cities were systematically destroyed, their histories deliberately obscured or rewritten. Priceless artifacts were stolen and plundered, ending up in European museums, far from their original context. And vital oral traditions, the lifeblood of African history, were disrupted and devalued, severing connections to the past and creating a distorted narrative. But today, a new generation of African scholars, historians, and archaeologists are working tirelessly to reclaim this lost legacy, piece by piece. Ongoing excavations at Great Zimbabwe and along the Swahili coast are revealing previously forgotten cities, complex societies, and extensive trade routes that crisscross the continent. Furthermore, ancient manuscripts from Timbuktu are meticulously being translated and analyzed, restoring Africa's rich intellectual heritage and shedding light on its contributions to global knowledge. Crucially, oral histories are being carefully recorded and preserved, piecing together a fuller, more nuanced, and truer story of the continent's past. Rediscovering and celebrating Africa's past empowers new generations and directly challenges deeply ingrained old prejudices and stereotypes. It definitively proves that greatness, ingenuity, and innovation are universal human traits, not limited to any one region or people. By telling Africa's story accurately and honestly, we contribute to building a more just and equitable future, one where every voice is valued and heard, and where diverse perspectives are celebrated. The real and authentic story of Africa is finally and powerfully being told and shared with the world.